as the camera might be able to pick up, I've got a massive head.
Hello, people of Earth, and welcome to the QuiffCast, the podcast where nerds nerd out about everything they're nerdy about. My name is Rob Baines, and today I'm joined by three wonderful and amazing people who are pretending to be statues.
I wasn't.
You weren't pretending to be a statue,
No.
but
I didn't know what was happening.
but I'm joined today by Charlotte Smart.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Also, I'm joined by Katherine Powell.
Hi there.
And also, Charlie.
Jesus Christ!
How are you guys? You alright? What a weekend it has been. If you were listening to a previous podcast, you'd have heard a little bit of the antics that went on over the last 4 days. Is it 4 days? Is it 4 days?
Three
Three.
days. 3 days.
Well, technically we're on the 4th day now. Technically.
Technically.
Charlie, you seem distressed.
Just to be clear.
Just to be clear. Catherine,
Hi.
welcome back.
Thank you very much.
It's been a long time since we've been on a podcast together.
It has.
Charlotte,
Yes.
are you kind of glad that this weekend's coming to an end? It has been...
Yes and no. Yes and no. It's been
A lot.
A joy to organise.
Yes. You've done it very well.
Thank you.
You've done a...
Thank you. Hope everyone's had a good time. I've had a good time.
Charlie might be disagreeing with that. He might have...
You know, had a good time.
Well, what I'm going to do
Oh.
is I'm going to intentionally fill this podcast.
Nope.
Pause.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
It was a wonderful time. We all had a wonderful time. And just to commend Charlotte for her amazing organisation.
Yeah.
Charlotte, why don't you speak on that?
Speak on what?
The organisation skills that had to be
I
taken.
just felt like I've been bossing everyone around and ringing people when they're in the friggin' shower, when they're meant to be leaving.
Oh, that was a stab on one of our friends. One of the friends actually we mentioned.
Highlight of the evening.
One of the people we mentioned in the previous
Saturday.
podcast.
Yeah, that was my highlight.
Tom's dirty counterpart.
What?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I was saying in the last podcast
The
that
northern
Tom and
version of
Keith
Tom.
have like very similar dirt algorithms going on.
Mm.
So
Both sides of a binary code.
something like that. There'd be a few ones and zeros in different places, but
Ones and zeros in different places, put them together, you get two, don't you?
no.
You get one.
You get one.
It's a great podcast, guys.
Thank
We've had
you
a
very
wonderful
much.
time.
We've
It's been a really good.
Yeah, because Keith was showering at the point where he was meant to be present.
Yes.
Keith was naked when we were all at the doorway.
Keith was washing his testicles, as he put it.
Yeah.
While we were on the phone.
We might get Keith on a podcast soon. So
Is this an After Dark podcast?
An After Dark
mm.
podcast.
friends want to listen to it.
Can I
That's
say
a point.
naughty words?
Naughty words.
Such as get ready. But
But what?
Yeah, but what?
I don't know. Let's think about that. You know what? This podcast's going so well.
Yeah.
I think we should turn it into ASMR. Everyone was
No, okay, so I'm going to move on. Catherine, is there anything you want to bring to the table?
I want to bring something to the table. I want to bring this little guy here to the table.
That's an interesting little guy.
Yeah. Let's see what he can do. Oh my god. There he goes.
What a sight to be seen. I might have to stop this. Well, thank you for joining us today. You've definitely brought something to the table there. A very visual aspect for us to enjoy as visual listeners, I would say. Sorry. If you're just listening to this podcast, you might be missing out on what the hell that just was. So if you are just listening, make sure you take a look at the QuiffCast YouTube channel for that very reason.
What are we not saying what that is?
No. Because then they don't have to watch, do they?
Oh, maybe I should wipe it away.
Maybe you should. Yep. You've got to hang on, Charlie.
Yes.
Now this is even. You have to think that it's not the recording of the video podcast isn't recorded through my eyeballs, and the cameras can't even see that. So even the visual listeners cannot see what that was. Show it to the. There. That's that. I mean, by saying the word
Not
wipe,
sponsored.
you might
exist.
have already said.
No, you don't know where it's from.
It's a rare specimen.
It's a rare specimen.
So, I mean, 2 and 2.
Shall I put it away?
Put it away. Saturday.
Is treat day.
Charlotte and Charlie, did you enjoy Saturday's activities?
Did I tell you when you got in an argument with someone over a pool table?
Did you?
No.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, did you?
What happened?
Were you supposed to book it?
Oh, yeah.
For context, we were out.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
We were out.
so if you're listening to the last podcast with Ash, Tom, and Kath Wynn, you would have heard us talk about the Level X experience. This is a continuation on that experience. Go on.
I held back a burp. Tried to book the pool tables while you guys were doing go-karting.
Yeah.
And then they were like, you're on pool table 3. So I was looking for table 3.
Yeah.
And there was no table 3 at first. And then also people were just all over the pool tables when they weren't supposed to be. And at one point, I was told that...
Bless you. Sorry.
I think this story's boring now. I've lost all the motivation to it.
It wasn't a yawn. It
Should
was
I
a
just
sneeze.
I'll just turn Charlie
Yeah.
down now.
So what happened was what was going on was I tried to book the table.
Yeah, go on.
I was basically short story. I was informed which table number I was supposed to be at after like 10 minutes of like, which table am I supposed to be at?
Yeah.
And then someone else was playing on it.
Yeah.
And I said, sorry, mate. Well, so one of the others had already spoken to him, and I could see they were speaking to him. And I went over and said, "So this is our table." He went, "No, we've already booked this table." And I said, "Well, no, we've booked the table." And he said, "Number 3." And I said, "Yeah, number 3." And then Rob looked, and then number 3, and then I got distracted.
You knew exactly what I was doing.
I knew exactly what I was doing. So I went back to the help desk and said, and there's someone already on number 3. And then someone said, it's a really good anecdote. And then someone else said at the help desk, "Are you Charlie Leach?" I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Well, we've been looking for you since 1972." Because what happened was you lost a toe in the war.
And you sent yourself a letter.
I sent myself a letter about it.
To warn yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a letter stashed away.
Yeah. It was like a little certificate folder thing.
To warn you about it.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't take the advice because they didn't get to you in time.
Yeah. And basically they said, actually, you're on table 2. And I put table 2 light on. And that was it.
That's a really good story, Charlie.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed it.
Oh.
Did everyone enjoy the go-karting experience?
I know Charles did.
Why is everyone looking at me? Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. As the camera might be able to pick up, I've got a massive head. And unfortunately, that head does not fit helmets, apparently. So.
Even if they're extra large.
Oh, sorry, you're bringing it back to podcast. Oh, sorry. Yeah. The extra large helmet could not fit my head. So I
No,
He had to give
enough of
Sam
that.
another go.
I gave Sam another go, which is nice.
It was nice because his cart on the first round didn't let him fire any of the... Because it was
Yeah.
like a Mario Kart themed
Yeah.
go-karting where you could bomb people and speed up and have a boost and things like that. And his cart just didn't let him do any of that, even though it was
No.
hammering all the buttons. So I'm glad he got another go.
So really, big heads are a big, important part of society, if you think about
But I
it.
really
Yeah.
just wanted to ram you off the track.
Well, they keep that for the After Dark podcast, please.
Yeah.
Jesus. We
So-
didn't go on the bumper cars.
We didn't.
We should have gone on the
We
bumper
should have gone on the
cars.
bumper cart.
And then you
See,
could have
like-
just rammed me over and over.
Can you say like the kids spinning round and round and round and it just going round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going wow, wow, wow.
That would have been great.
I mean, on the second go, it was very neck to neck with me and Sam. That we were like at the very end, we were just like oi, 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 oi. Like we were complaining at each other at the end. I was like,
Nothing to do with the fact that I was being bombed over and over and over again by Sam.
oh, okay, well. He's like, oh well.
My power-ups are working this time.
So
You were lining that up for about 2 minutes.
trying to find the right introduction to bring Sam into the podcast.
Hi there.
Yeah.
I know.
Ash, this is Sam.
Nice
So-
to meet you.
Sophie's
Hi
to
there.
the right. You don't have to do the no. That's Ash.
Did someone else do a deep voice then?
How you're doing?
It's Rob died. It's Rob died.
What's going on?
So
No,
GTA?
No, Ash. That's Sam's normal voice. Unfortunately, I can only give myself.
Oh, that's a
voice,
shame.
and it is. I haven't worked out to set it up, but
But say, Rob, a brief intermission.
Yeah.
Could other people use that voice changing thing in this studio?
you've literally tried to advertise my business like in the last time you were here.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to advertise.
Yes, they could, Charlie.
Oh, how would they?
Well, the book through Rob Cam Productions. If you're a local business to Darlington, then yes, you can use the podcast studio for your podcast series. Thanks, Charlie. Now I'm a sellout on myself.
Can I get a non-tax deductible? What's happening there? Something's happened. We'll carry on talking as if it's the rest of the arcade.
Yeah, okay.
So what else did we do? Yeah, have you already explained a lot of it all?
So we've explained the we've explained the pool thing, a bit of the bowling.
You did last time.
Yeah, we're speaking about the technology side of things.
Did you speak about my curry and garlic mayonnaise
No.
chips that I received?
No.
So I messed up our lunch order.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd ordered one curry sauce on chips and one garlic sauce on chips.
Curry
And
sauce. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that reference.
For context, that was the reason why I ordered the curry sauce.
Was it
'cause
actually?
That was going through my brain.
You're thinking of the
at time.
famous Fourth Doctor quote.
Yes. I was
starting
just
with curry
"Ooh,
sauce."
Curry sauce. And they put curry sauce and garlic sauce on my chips. And I thought I ordered separate ones and I didn't.
Disgusting.
It was very, very salty. Very, very salty. And the previous table's order of chips, which Charles managed to surgically remove a chip before handing it back to the servers because they were
Don't put that online.
Outing Charlie very much there.
It was good.
Catherine, what was your favourite part of Level Arcade?
In the arcade, I didn't speak about. We played. What was the game that we played at the arcade?
Ooh, a zombie game.
House
Yeah,
of the Dead.
House of the Dead.
House of
That
the
was
Dead.
fun.
That was fun. That was fun.
I felt really bad. I wasn't very good at that.
Killed someone.
Yeah.
You get,
Like a real person.
innocent
There's
like a
human,
zombified.
This
Yeah.
human pushed out a barrel and went, shoot the barrel, to kill like the zombies that were coming
Yeah.
towards us. And then she just went, pow, 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 and it was just by his feet.
Bless him. Let's move on to following the arcade times. On the last podcast, we just literally stopped at the arcade bit. So,
Okay.
does anyone want to? Charlotte, do you want
Did
to
you talk about Friday?
Yes.
Excellent, Charlotte.
Charlotte, do you want to explain what happened following the arcade experience on the Saturday?
Well, I went and dropped my sisters off at home, and you guys walked to the shop. And then we had a house party with games and stuff.
We played games.
Play games?
What games?
I can't remember.
Trombone champ.
Trombone champ.
Oh, yeah.
Secret Hitler.
Oh, we did play
That
Secret
was
Hitler.
a good game. That was a good game.
It was a very good game.
Mm-hmm.
Although I didn't do much, to be fair.
Guess
But
who
you still
was
won.
Hitler?
But you still won. I'd clocked you from the start. From the start.
You would say that.
Well, you remember when I said, he's doing the cheeky smile when I know I'm calling him out. And
Yeah, but to be fair, I wasn't lying because I can honestly say now that I did literally I was telling the truth what I was saying there.
I can't remember what you were saying.
It was like a triple fascist situation.
Oh, okay.
If people don't know how this game works, then they might be very confused.
Yeah, we don't have to go too deep into it.
No. If you play the game Secret Hitler, there's untruthful objectives and stuff like that. And
Deceit.
I was being very truthful. I didn't actually lie at all in that game. I didn't do much in that game because I was just the
There
one
was a
that
lot of
skipped over.
players to get around.
I didn't even become president.
No, you didn't, because I voted 9 for a reason.
Tactical 9.
Tactical 9.
Sounds like a D&D thing.
Sounds like a gun.
Oh, it does actually.
Tac 9.
Tac 9.
We had food. Ash ordered himself a full Parma, which is a stupid idea because he only ate a quarter of it.
Yeah, but he had the rest for breakfast this morning, so
He's still got some, yeah. He's got Parma for days.
after his poor situation overnight at 2 a.m, where his car
Oh,
oil
yeah.
light came on, he ended up staying at Tom's.
Yeah. Bless him. At least they're very close, those two.
Catherine, what was your favourite part of Saturday?
Yeah.
I admit I don't remember a lot of that night either.
Well, it's
It might be to do with a bottle of apple sours that we drank together.
Yes, the out of date apple
out-
sours.
Oh, yeah.
Apple sours.
was my 29th birthday.
It tasted dusty. It was awful.
Other sours are available.
Would you describe it as sourer than sours? That's sours. Oh,
No, it wasn't really
sour.
sour.
It just tasted old.
Yeah.
How would you describe something as tasting old?
Dusty.
Dusty. Dusty.
It did just taste dusty. That's the only...
Fair enough.
Geriatric sours.
Like a dry apple, like maybe when you cut it and you've left it a bit too long.
I wouldn't go and eat it though.
Maybe I
Well, these two drank it, so, you know.
I've never looked at a dry apple and think, well, that's getting a bit of dust on it. Oh, fancy a chomp
Sophie
on
looked
that
at it
one.
and immediately went, "There's something wrong with that."
That's not luminescent at all. I really enjoyed the sticky note game we play.
I forgot we did that.
We play that quite a lot. We've played that a few times now. It's a very simple game. I don't know what the actual name of the game is meant to be.
Heads up, thumbs down, eyes closed.
It's not that.
and
Bottoms
turn
in the
around,
air.
bottoms in the air, slap, slap, slap. You've got yourself a grand old time.
I think I say granddaughter there. Slap, slap, slap. You've got yourself a granddaughter.
It's a lawsuit waiting to happen there.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Are you all right?
Yeah, no, I got foot cramp.
Anywho,
Sorry.
I do love that game. We should play it now. No, we shouldn't. We haven't got this. Imagine.
How did they do that?
I don't know. No, that's purely visual, isn't it? Purely visual. I think that's the most people we've had in our house.
Yes, it is, because everyone at one point was stood in our hallway and no one could move.
That was interesting.
That was interesting.
We all got in the kitchen at one point and Charlie went, get out.
Like, everyone was in the kitchen. I'm like, why are there so many people in the kitchen? I can't go anywhere. Get out. I couldn't get anything out. I walked in.
Just getting some space in the kitchen. Oh dear.
Did you have a nice birthday?
I did have a nice birthday, Charlie.
Very good. Oh.
What?
Wow.
See what I mean?
So what's
I'm
this?
see what I mean?
I'm just checking on the cat.
Speaking of the cat was good, wasn't he?
The cat was very good.
Sniffed Rachel.
Very good. He was protective over Rachel and was routinely telling Tom to get out of his seat so he could sit next to Rachel. And Rachel was like, ah!
Lovely reaction to a cat, that.
What's this feline creature?
Shall we see if Dexter wants to say anything?
Yeah, sure.
Would we like a translation? I think we should all work a translation out there, each of us, for what was just said by Dexter.
Okay.
You first, Charlie.
Me first. Mother, I am looking for sustenance. Please provide sustenance for my ailing Tom-Tom. I have been on a long adventure over the Somme for the war, and I have come back home for sustenance. Feed me. I am Sir Dexter.
Katherine?
Home Alone, heck yeah.
I'm alone, yeah. Charlie?
Mom, Dad, where are you? You're meant to be home.
Yes, that's good. I think it's where are they now? They're always out. My food's I've been out for 5 minutes. It needs refreshing.
Yeah, no, that's probably accurate.
Yeah. He won't touch his food if it's been out for like 10 minutes, I think. He's very picky. He's very picky. He doesn't like dust
Picky
touching
boy.
his gelatin. No dust touching the gelatin.
I think I'm coming down with some kind of cold.
Post-birthday flu.
Post-birthday flu, yeah. All the bodies in the house.
Charlie, you've got something to say, haven't you?
Charlotte said it for me. Charlotte said it for me.
What did you guys get up to
Sunday.
yesterday when I was recording? Well, actually, should I say it?
Ruin the illusion, Rob.
I could ruin the illusion. Yeah, shall I ruin it?
Ruin it.
I'm going to ruin it. This series of the QuiffCast is very much a trial and error sort of season because we are revamping the QuiffCast, as I've probably said in a few podcasts now. I mean, the QuiffCast has gone through... Actually, I'm going to say this because I said this in the wrong... So...
What was that?
So, when we first started the QuiffCast, Series 0, it was known as, the camera I used to use for my vlogging, my Broadcam vlog series. Charlie, you remember? It's the one with the night mode and the flippy and all that sort of stuff. That one, yeah. I used that one for the QuiffCast recording, like doing the actual recording of the voices of me and Ryan. So we literally just stuck it on a tripod and just stood up and just talked into the camera, that's just how we did it. Just had the lens off. That's how we did Series 0. And then we moved on to having a voiceover microphone. Ooh. But we shared it. So it was like, when we're speaking, we're like, yeah, hi. Yeah. You know, it was sort of it was taking turns. And that was sort of how we did it for
Quite a while.
a few series after that, yeah. But now it's changed. We've introduced visuals and we've introduced individual microphones, which sometimes can be more hassle than it's worth, but it's professional. Professional. But still, things do go wrong, and we did actually record the podcast with Ash and Tom twice. We record the full thing, and only when I was going to do the outro music, I realised that the device in front of me here was frozen, and I was distraught, crying. In fact, I wasn't.
Was you crying?
I wasn't crying. That was a lie. I wasn't annoyed though. I was definitely off. So.
Oh, I'm going to swear at you in a second.
Okay. It's not going to work though. Because it's
going to be really you just can't do that in society, and you can't do that. Not with this time.
But anyway, yeah, it froze, so we had to reshoot the whole episode. But introduced Katherine to it, so we redid it, but we added a bit extra to it, an extra vocal opinion and voice and stuff. I think it worked.
It was quite fun.
So yeah, but why was I saying that?
Because you were doing that yesterday.
Yes, we were recording that first whilst you guys were out.
Meanwhile.
so there is a special bonus version of that podcast where it's just Catherine-less. So if you've got something against Catherine,
I understand.
Oh.
I get it.
guys, I get it. And you can watch that version as a little taster of what could have been in terms of like an alternate parallel universe version of the podcast.
While that was happening,
Catherine, what was happening whilst we were recording that podcast?
Oh, we went to a really nice little cafe called Crumble Bumble. Bumble Crumble?
A place where you can build your own crumble, but none of us did. So if you got really confused.
What do you mean, build your own crumble?
Like you get to like make your own deconstructed fruit crumble, so you get to pick the filling and then pick the toppings to
Like
be
a
crumbled
Subway
on
for
top.
crumble?
Yeah. They're
Like Oreos and Biscoff and stuff that you could have
wrong.
crumbled. I didn't understand it either, really.
Right.
No, I don't know. I think Sophie looked at it for like about 10 minutes and went, I don't know whether I should do that or not. So,
Was it-
we got a cake and coffee and milkshakes and things.
Oh, it's nice. Enjoyable experience for you all.
Yeah.
It's quite a chill little place, actually.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah, go
What?
back.
What else? What
it
else
was
did
so
you have?
chill.
What?
No, I was going to go on a weird non sequitur. But yeah,
Where
it's-
was that going?
Yeah, it was going to go into like kidney kidnapping and
Kidney kidnapping.
Kidney kidnapping.
Involuntary surgery to
yeah,
harvest organs.
Yeah, yeah.
Kidney
Kidney kidnapping.
Lovely.
Do you need your kidney kidnapped?
Oh, God.
Call now.
Bumble Crumble.
Call now.
Call now.
You know what? We could talk about that. We've all experienced the tour
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Of
now.
now,
Oh, yeah.
Brian.
Butterfield University.
I wanted everyone to do one little bit of the.
No, I'm not taking it all.
No, that's mine.
Who is Brian Butterfield, Catherine?
He's an inspiration to us all.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's he do?
He invents all sorts of business ideas, crazy things.
Are you all right?
Carry on, please, Brian. Carry on.
Just turned around and Charles has just poking himself in the eye.
What, repeatedly?
Brian Butterfield's not an inspiration to. Brian doesn't go around.
It's a sham.
Sham.
What? You don't like Brian Butterfield?
He's not a businessman. He's a fraud.
He's trying.
Yeah.
Well, what business advice would you give Brian Butterfield, Charles?
Oh, it's me, Brian Badonde.
That's the thing you want most in life, isn't it, Charlie?
Brian Badonde.
You want the Brian Butterfield versus Brian Badonde face-off.
Rap
Rap
battle.
battle.
Yeah. Go on, Catherine. We saw him live.
We did. We saw him live.
And you two saw him live.
We did.
Speak more on that, Catherine.
It was very nice. I enjoyed the night. It was good. It was really funny.
It sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah.
Charlie really enjoyed it. It came out of nowhere, didn't it? I think we were just speaking about it, and you said, "Oh, guess what? I've got tickets to this thing." I think one night I was actually. Should I actually explain what the
One night we were lying in bed and I was half asleep, just dozing, and Robert had his MacBook on his lap and I was like half asleep. And he's like, oh, are we gonna go see Brian Butterfield? And I was like, huh? He's like, can I book tickets? And I must have said yes. because he was just like a few days later, it's like, oh yeah, we've got the tickets, by the way. They've come through. And I'm like, what are we going to go see? What are we seeing? Oh, we're going to see that Brian Butterfield thing. And I went, all right. Okay. So, yeah.
I caught you at the best time.
I was asleep.
Charlotte, I just want to buy a new set of microphones. Oh, yeah.
Oh, go on, Charlie, man. This is like the third frigging yawn of the
long
podcast.
weekend.
It's been a long weekend. Look, Brian Butterfield is the alter ego of Peter Terfinowicz.
Yes.
Yes.
He's a comedian.
Comedian.
He's also a zombie.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
Part of the Nova Corps.
He's part of the Nova Corps.
Shaun of the Dead.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I knew that.
He's in that Some of the Hood out at the moment.
Fill now.
Go now.
What else is he in, Charlie?
He is in. So while you guys were doing stuff on yesterday, I'm segueing. It's a good segue. I forgot what we did. We went to the cafe. Went to Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
Other supermarkets available.
You stole Catherine.
You stole Katherine.
Oh. Ow, I just put my mouth completely on the microphone. Yes, I stole Catherine to re-record that podcast because of technical issues. We didn't have any technical issues in this podcast. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. Sophie and Sam left.
Yeah.
And then nothing untoward happened after that.
No.
Do you want to go on talking about your cutlery experience?
We made tea. We made tea while we were waiting for you guys and did not get drunk at all.
Not in the slightest.
And did not promise to do some video content for this very podcast.
We were going to do some video content for the podcast, but by the time you get back, it didn't.
By the time we were 1.5 bottles deep into red wine, that had gone out the window.
Yeah.
But we did make a spag ball.
He did make a spag
Charlotte
ball.
made a lovely garlic confit.
Thank you.
It was all delicious. I loved it.
I did it by a spag bomb.
That spag bowl didn't have a bottle of wine in it.
You put wine in? We did put wine in. We did put wine in.
Was it like equivalent to like just under a bottle of wine or something?
No, I think we only put about a quarter in.
Did we?
Yeah,
I must
which
have drank the
means
rest.
we drank the rest. Yeah. Catherine, you helped with the wine.
I helped with the wine.
You helped with the wine.
I drank it.
I threw out 4 empty bottles of wine this morning.
Wasn't us.
No.
Jesus.
I might need dialysis after this. But that's fine.
Well, actually, there is a...
Just
Kidnapping
um,
service.
It
it was fun.
It was very
What was
chill.
that game we played?
Ammonia.
Ammonia.
Anomia.
Amarie. Amelie. The hit
Apostrophe.
friend posture. Amelie.
That was quite a good game, actually. I didn't expect that to be quite so fast-paced and hilarious.
It's like a general knowledge trivia thing. You have to say it really quick-ish.
Yeah.
Like general knowledge and snap. in
Yes.
one.
Quick wits and, visual stuff.
I hope you're not a baby.
Hope you're not a baby.
I
you
hope you're not a
understand.
mystery novelist.
No, yes, I
Oh.
didn't know any of them. Any of them. You said JFK Rowling.
JFK Rowling.
JFK Rowling.
That was the alcoholic influence there. Oh, JFK Rowling. Panic, alcohol infused.
Boris Tolkien.
Bit of Always Sunny. I mean, if you've been listening through this podcast, you might have heard a few Always Sunny references. Dayman was a soundtrack of this weekend.
Here we go. Do it now. Here we go.
Okay. This is ASMR Dayman.
I keep sniffing.
I feel if we get too into it, we'll sound very odd. No, yeah.
It's kissing the ear.
Wow. We won't be doing a cover band anytime soon.
You didn't contribute.
I didn't.
Go on, have a go.
Dayman. Fighter of the night, man.
Oh, which one?
Champion of the sun.
Oh, which one?
You're a master of karate.
Friendship.
For everyone. There you go.
Oh, okay.
It's a good song. It's a really good song. If you Charlotte's looking at Dexter again.
I'm sorry, I was just checking. I'd like to know how my pussy is at all times.
Fourth yawn of the podcast,
No.
Charles.
It's been very
Right.
That's my
Heavy
favourite
going
one. That's my
weekend.
favourite
I think
one. That's
people
my
are getting
favourite one.
wine.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
That's my
Howdy,
favourite bit as well, yeah.
What's the deal with
The headset, the Bluetooth headsets that everyone's wearing. Yeah, like that.
Anyone
One
notice
part-
Catherine Eskimo kissing the
Robot three times, three parts. We're getting lost on people who don't watch Always Sunny now. You can watch the Always Sunny podcast as well. There's an Always Sunny podcast. That's a very good podcast. I've started watching more and more podcasts as I've, wanted to learn more about podcasting, and that is one I really enjoy watching.
Well, you know what you need to do if you want to become like them? You need to learn how to play piano.
I used to.
You used to be able to play.
Yep, you did.
I
I did used to, yeah.
Play piano?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
When?
I used to have a piano.
There's a difference between having a piano.
Yeah, no, well, I played it.
Playing the piano.
I did play it.
What songs did you know?
Like... Chopstick. I played Ant-Man quite a bit. I played the Ant-Man theme quite a bit on it. That's quite a nice one to play. Beethoven.
Yeah, right.
Did that, yeah.
with your finger like that.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah, I still do it to this day on Logic.
Ooh.
Logic. A musical platform.
I think you'll find it's called a digital audio workshop.
Well, I haven't heard any music come from you in a while, Charlie Leach, so I don't know if you got to... Remember when you remixed George's fart?
I did.
Oh, please, can you do it again?
What, right now? Okay, here we go.
No, it's more of a digital remix rather.
Oh,
than
okay. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to yeah.
Yeah, you did. You did some nice little remixes and stuff.
Just of random noises that all of us have made, and they don't work their way into like some music that you created.
I think you should get back into it. Anyway, that's a good note. I'm gonna before we end the podcast, I'd like to ask Charlie. I'd like to ask Charlie to introduce this week's QuiffCast product.
Okay. I'd like everyone to be involved with this.
That's fine,
Okay.
yeah.
Have you ever lost your car keys? Let's just go a different route. Let's go a different route.
I was trying to do the bass there. Sorry.
Oh no, you do the bass. You do the bass.
okay,
Well, yeah, you do the walking bass. Well. Have you ever been lost in a cave? Weird jazz music following you. Future could just like act out being lost in the cave on
I'm
weird
lost
jazz
in
music.
a cave.
What is this soulful jazz music playing behind us?
Where am I?
You need new QuiffCast flashlight.
Where is my flashlight?
Stuck in a cave with weird jazz music following you? A QuiffCast flashlight will get you out of that situation in a jiffy. My two helpful assistants will demonstrate. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No, it's still happening. It's still happening. Can I carry the bass, please? Thank you. You're walking through a cave. What's that? It's Miles Davis. Here. QuiffCast flashlight. Now the sister product for all your sexual needs.
It just sounded like Robert was the goblin in the cave, just playing the music, following us around.
It's like some sort of documentary afterwards where he's like trying to redo his image and say, "I'm just playing bass guitar in the cave. It's my home."
What are you doing here?
The cave.
Me alone.
Yeah.
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 Can we have a product from Katherine Powell?
Yeah.
What's your product, Catherine?
What's your product, Catherine? What's your product? What's the product?
A remote to control
Oh.
cups.
A remote cup.
Just cups. Control them.
In what way?
In what way? In what way would you control the cups?
I don't know. You could
Like wheels or
like
heat?
it just sort of moves it across the table
Yeah.
to someone else.
Like when you're in a scene and there's a bar and they slide it across the bar kind of thing. You just get this remote.
Oh yeah. This one's going to like the like
Cup,
an
please.
alternative to like a conveyor belt in a sushi restaurant.
Yeah, just drive it around town.
Here's your point.
Bring it around town.
Yeah.
Charlie's thinking long and hard about that one.
I'd like to invest in your product.
God damn it, man.
Tara, I told you I'm coming down with post-weekend flu.
I was just about to get my bass on then.
I'm sorry. I needed to. It wasn't.
when you-
it
you know when
wasn't
you
gonna
get
be
a-
like
a
my
love-
head would implode.
You know, you get a lovely jazz number and then you just get a jump scare in it.
It's just someone just trying to play the bass guitar.
Yeah.
And then a woman comes out and goes,
Don't you watch a band like that?
I think I do.
Anyway, I think that's probably all we've got time for this week on the QuiffCast.
The snot.
Yep. So, anyway, yes. So I'd like to thank all three of you for jumping on this QuiffCast. It's been a brilliant weekend, and looking forward to my 31st. Shots. Not. I was like, I don't know. I'm not organising
I'm
that.
not organising that one.
Anyway, take care. Quiff the hair. I shall see you there.
No, please don't do it. No.
No, you can't sing along to it.
Oh, I don't know.